Just like that, we are starting game number 3. For technical reasons, this is actually the first game that I'm doing the commentary on. And just like what I plan to do all day, I'm going to count unforced errors. Number 1. Patrick told me just a second ago, I remember how this game started, that Rashid was playing out of his head. We didn't see it there. Missed, I think it was decently hard, kind of at his feet. But we're going to give him an unforced error, our first of the match. Right, just like that, we're up to 2. My partner, Patrick, made a miss. Who's playing right here? I've got the ball. That's Brian Ridge. I'm on the bottom left. Both in, I guess, the commentary and in the real-life game of pickleball we're watching right now. My partner to my right is the very talented Patrick. Our competitors against us today, on the far side in green, is Michael, and his partner is Rashid. Patrick hit it just long for our second unforced error, and we go on to the next point. Looks like it's our serves went very quickly. Good speed up there by Rashid, but well handled by Patrick. No unforced error, just strong play. Rashid had a ball a little bit up. He hit it Patrick. Patrick's quite quick, and he spanked it down at Michael's feet for the point. Let's see what happens to the net here. Decent backhand. Ugh, I hit that way high. I got very lucky. I don't know. I think I'm not going to give any unforced error. That was a little bit weird of a ball for Michael to handle, mostly because I mishit a pretty tragically poor shot. All right, we fought there. Hit a little high maybe. Michael made a nice shot. I wasn't able to get it back over the net. My serve. A little slicer. Drop is mediocre but okay, livable. I like my fourth, I guess it's the fifth shot, and then Rashid misses. I think Rashid had a good chance at that. It was a decent drop, but you got to get it back over the net, so Rashid gets his second unforced error. My bet is, like in most games, I'm going to have the most unforced errors. I shouldn't, but I probably will. That is probably, by all accounts, an unforced error. Technically, it's not, but that was a gift. Patrick just didn't hit a good drop. He hit a semi-drop, semi-lob, which Rashid said, I'll take that. Now, that is for sure an unforced error. I got my first. So what happens, Patrick hit the ball over the net, so technically not an unforced error, but it's pretty close to it. Now we're moving on. I like that drop by Rashid a lot. I like Patrick's handle of it, but dear Lord, Rashid, they might have told me something there that Rashid was playing well. That is a difficult ball to speed up, and he not only did it, he did it right down the middle, not too high to fly out, well in, and for the winner. Michael hits a drive. I don't handle the drive. I'm going to give myself an unforced error. If I can't handle a drive at my level, which I obviously cannot, I should be punished. Backhand return, nice deep shot there. Patrick gets his third unforced error there. So I remember this game goes on a little while. It's just not our finest match. I don't think we do anything special. Patrick plays probably okay. I play mediocre at best and probably a little worse than okay. And we end up losing the match. That was a drive by Michael that did not go over. We're going to give him an unforced error. He should have been able to hit the ball over the net. A little surprised Rashid didn't speed that up. He sped up the next one. Not a horrible shot to his backhand, but not good. And when he's hot, he likes his backhand, right? He likes to really kind of come up and do that windshield wiper. And it's obviously working today. Good drive by Michael. I thwarted. Then a good drop. They earned their way up. We get the better of it. Michael kind of had a tough shot there. He was kind of right at the armpit where it's hard to handle. He's super athletic and super quick. He was able to get it back over the net, but Patrick had enough to put the ball away for the win. I like my serve just fine. Third shot drops fine. Michael hits it out. We are nearly all tied with unforced errors. So if anything, it's a very egalitarian game so far. Egalitarian, I think is the right pronunciation of that word. I like the shot by Michael deep to Patrick's backhand, but I probably even more so like Patrick's handle of it. Deep backhand return that Patrick got just over the net. I failed to get over my little acceleration. I give myself an unforced error. Good third shot drop again by Patrick. He hustles up, gets the ball. Michael misses it. Let's give Michael a third. I'm going to be a little mean on these unforced errors. In the technically, maybe some will not, but I'm generally going to go with if you should have hit the ball over and you failed to do so, then I'm going to give you an unforced error. Look at this little rally here. I had a couple mediocre shots that Rashid took advantage of, but then our defense kicked in. We were able to get back to both playing at the kitchen line. Decent there. Really good. Let's do it. Let's do unforced error. A lot of good play there. I came across like I needed to. The ball was decently up. I'm moving, but I just hit the ball over the net, right? That's all I have to do. A lot of good shots by all 4 competitors, but it ended up with me missing a shot I should have made. That's ridiculous. I'm a ridiculous human being that deserves nothing but the admonition of my fellow man. Man, we're at 6, so that didn't take long. I just gifted that. I'm trying to go to Michael's backhand. He was moving. Somebody's moving. You want to probably hit it at him. You'd love to hit him at your feet, and if you hit at their feet and their backhand, it's kind of the perfect combination. It was my intent, but my intent was not my execution. So just a good idea with a bad play there. Rashid, really good deep serve. Returns fine. Third shot drop was an utter failure. He gets his third. Everybody's got 3 unforced errors except for yours truly, who leads the pack with 5. Michael decides to hit the ball long for his 4th unforced error. Anytime you miss a serve, guess what? I'm going to give you an unforced error. That's what Brian E. Ridge does here. Oh, God. Oh, it's in. An odd serve. I thought I hit that a mile out. I like what I'm seeing so far. The form on Rashid was really good there. I'm going to say Patrick hit a tough shot at his feet. He was in the transition zone at least a little bit, so kindly not giving Rashid an unforced error. Maybe technically I could have given it to. I didn't. Good mediocre attempt by me there to go down the line. Michael was ready for it. A couple bangs later, I hit it wide and out. Patrick likes to lead and watch his step in right as he hits it. It's totally legal. You have to have 1 foot on the ground at the time of contact to your serve. You can't jump serve. My lob is just in. Oh, nope, they called it out. Let's give myself a unforced error because I didn't get a lob out. So the rules on a serve are pretty simple. You have to have at least 1 foot on the ground behind the service area. You need to be kind of between those lines on your side. So if you extended the sideline and that center line, you'd have to be kind of in between those at the time of contact. So people that go way out wide of the court, that's not legal. People that serve from the same side as their partner would traditionally be also not legal. Rashid will be totally legal here. We'll watch his feet. Obviously, both are on the ground, and he's well inside the service area. I do the middle robot shot there. I feed a little bit left to Rashid, and I miss there. That is a 7th. Dominating. I am dominating the count on unforced errors. Very proud of it, I am. You have that many unforced errors, you are going to lose pickleball games. That's what I've done so far. I think I handle that just fine. Oh, I like that little touchy. Goes across. So we had a couple net courts that were difficult to handle, but we handled them. It's like we got a decent dinking battle going on here. They're favoring to hit the ball to me. So far, I'm up to the task. Michael finds the line, and Rashid misses it. So Rashid evens his score up with Michael, both with 4 unforced errors. Obviously, decent play there. Rashid just tried to speed it up, and he missed well into the net. Strong return by Rashid, and Michael just says, okay, you guys got a good enough dink. Why don't you come on up? I think that's a winner, not an unforced error. So what I mean by that is you as the receiving team in general, you want to keep the serving team back, right? That's your advantage. Sometimes they hit just a really good third shot drop, and you're just going to say, so be it. You earned your way up. Let's see if we can beat you at the net. So I think that happened the last game. I'm going to give my partner Patrick an unforced error as he found the net on that shot. I like that. He handles it low, but still keeps Michael back a little bit. Michael hits it with not a lot of pace that allowed him to get up the net, so it's probably better than hitting it hard. And that is an absolute winner by Rashid. That strong coming across, even though it's kind of close to his body, he's pulling that off today with great aplomb to our detriment and obviously to Patrick's. I mean, Patrick might get that ball on occasion, but it's going to be lower than 50% when you hit it that well like Rashid did. So Rashid, the next play, hit the net for his 5th unforced error. I like his handling those balls. Those are difficult because they're short hopping. Man, great try by Michael. Rashid got a couple short hops. Let's give Patrick credit there. He had a lot of firm balls at their feet while they're in the transition area. They got 2 or 3 back, and the 4th one they failed. That's going to happen pretty consistently when you keep those people back and keep them where they're having to short hop the ball. We have earned our way up to the net. We're going to Rashid's backhand. I go cross. I've been told I should go middle more. Probably true. There, I'm ready for that shot by Rashid. That's good defense. Let's give myself an unforced error. I don't know if I did or not. I liked a lot of my play there, but I think once I got a ball that was pretty drivable from Michael, I hit it in the net. At least that's what I got out of this challenged angle. I like that move. I tried that a lot. Good put away by Rashid right there. As Michael was hitting it, I kind of stay back, and then as they look down and hit the ball, I rush up. And the hole is there. They think I'm staying back, so they're going to be a little bit soft with the ball. Not so concerned, thinking I'm going to be back, so just knock it back there. I'm going to rush up and try to hit it before they expect it. So that was the goal. I think I pulled it off mediocrely on that play. We press forward. Michael, decent drop. I like the way Patrick handled that to Michael's backhand. I think I hit that ball a little down to Rashid, so we'll just say 0.1 by me. I think it was Patrick that really earned it. He hit a ball to Michael that he just had to hit a little bit higher. I put it down towards Rashid's feet. Rashid almost handled it, but did not. Michael misses a 3rd shot drop for his 5th. He and Rashid again are tied at 5. Patrick now the low man, proudly at 4, and I'm kicking ass with 8 unforced errors. I like the shot to my backhand, smart. It's a weird cut, but effective. I guess Patrick, or maybe both of us were back a little bit, so Rashid kind of hit that dud cut drop, hoping that would bounce twice before we get to it, and that's exactly what happened. Michael's very good with his overhand. We pushed him back, though, so lobs serve a couple purposes sometimes. I have to give an unforced error there, right? He just tried to do too much with that. I think if he tries to hit that back middle, he's so much more safe than trying to hit that ball in the air to Michael's backhand. Good plan if he pulls it off, but maybe a lower percentage shot that we should go for. I like those dinks by my partner. I like my handling that by the air. I do not like my handling of that. Let's go to 9. Both Michael and I think at this point of the contest are using the Ruby paddle. Until my paddle got so wet with sweat, I switched later in the day. If I'm doing anything like Mr. Michael, I'm pretty proud of myself because he does so much so well, even if it's just using the same paddle. Of course, I used to use the same paddle as Ben Johns, and I'm not sure I can take a lot of credit for anything there. Great lob. I was able to get back, and I think I put a decent shot on it, but to no effect. All right, there we have it, the end of the game. Obviously, Patrick and I were on the short side of it. I had 9 unforced errors, which is ridiculous. Patrick 5, Michael 5, Rashid 6. So the team that had led 14-11 in unforced errors also gets the loss, as often happens. Let's see what the next game ensues.